Добрый день, мы продолжаем прохождение Элекса. Перед нами квесты Голиата, и в прошлый раз мы выполнили 3 квеста, а где-то их, наверное, штучки 4 еще осталось. По-моему, в таверне были где-то тут точечки, или вот здесь. Нет, здесь какой-то продавец.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? Then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for full stomach.
Какая-то суровая, голодная женщина.
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
I need better weapons and armor.
I can't help you there. You can only get that sort of thing from our blacksmith, but he'll only sell to berserkers. And even if you're a berserker of the right rank, he will make sure it costs you.
How much?
A good few shards for sure. But if you've worked your way up through the ranks to be eligible, you should have earned a lot on the way. And the more hands we have working in Goliath, the more chance I have of getting the help I need.
О, научишь меня чему-нибудь.
Of course.
О, как замечательно. Харизма. Так, нужно 5 хитрости, чтобы взять барыгу. Я думаю, мы будем брать. Скидка у торговцев, это хорошо. Вот она, группа навык. Это обязательно стоит выучить. И я надеюсь, после этого дура станет немножечко посильнее. И вот это бы тоже надо взять. Дает вам дополнительно 1 очко характеристик с каждым новым уровнем. Но 50 интеллекта это много. После 30 1 за 2 идет. И в общем это не скоро еще будет. Это такие спорные навыки. Придется сходностью играть, а это нам не очень выгодно. Так, ну и наверное больше мы здесь ничего не можем взять. Разве что барыгу можно взять, все равно нам хитрость нужна. Точки характеристик тоже хороший, конечно, навык будет. Да, наверное, возьмем его тоже. Так, итого мы 2 в харизму вложились, и это хорошо. Так, здесь до 30. Вот не знаю, стоит ли нам ловкость качать. Нет, пока оставим так. Может быть, найдем учителя. Да, принять изменения. Может быть, найдем учителя. Ремёсел, и посмотрим, что там к чему будет. Особо так ничего интересного. Так, наверное, квест стоит у нее взять.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan, promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorold returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Teach me some.
Of course.
Так, наверное, барыгу все-таки возьмем. И попробуем с ней поторговать. У меня там очень много барахла скопилось. Так, ну это оставим, может пригодится нам. Вот какой-нибудь там металлический хлам или что-то в этом духе. Шкуры. Да, забирай. Зубы тоже. Когти тоже. Кости тоже. Металлический хлам тоже. Пленка. Электронный хлам. Слитки я пока себе ставлю, пригодится, может быть. Факелы. Ну, факелов столько точно нам не нужно. Пачку денег, возможно, где-то можно будет обменять. Старые монеты тоже. Динозаврики, автомобили, туалетные бумаги, сигареты. Угу. Пока оставим. Ну и все, остальное пока пусть лежит. Немножечко эликситом разжились, уже хорошо. Так, таверна.
You should learn all laws if you want to stay here.
Где-то здесь должен быть чувак. А вот он.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Who wants to know?
My name is Born. I am the chief overseer of the seedling farms here in Goliath. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here, specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your...
Later, alright?
What do you mean, the Jew?
You've seen what a wasteland the rest of the world is. Zakor's ice sheets, Ignidon's lava fields. Only here in Edan can you see Magalan as it was before. I know, I know. What use is history when staying alive takes every scrap of effort we have? But if we don't know where we came from, how can we know where we're going? This land around us is desolate. If people hadn't remembered what it was like before, how could it have grown and bloomed again? That's true of people too. Plant the right idea, and they become something amazing too. But only if they know their past and believe in a better future. And that's what we really grow here. We grow hope. Take care.
Понятно, задание нам не даст. Заботиться на будущем и так далее, так далее, так далее.
Well, there's a face.
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Sounds like a scam.
Cautious? Oh, I like that. It means you're discreet, and discreet is just what I need. Except maybe being impaled at the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal, and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elex.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I'm a hooded crow, not one of your rule-making Eisen clan. Not a wannabe. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking, hooded crow.
Clans?
The Hammer Clan, the Eisen Clan, and the clan of the Hooded Crows. That's your berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice. Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery, one where you pay me for a chance to win the item of your choice.
I have to gamble?
You could say that. But once you offer the right price, the odds are you'll always be a winner. I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
You're looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone, and all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
О, замечательно. Ну, собственно, смотря на него, ничего удивительного нет, что он обучает воровству. Очевидно же. Вот, замечательно. Теперь мы можем пойти и взять, открыть тот сундучочек, который в самом начале видели. И еще где-то один сундучок был, в котором надо было взлом замков 2. Но следующий уровень нам не скоро еще взять. Пока, наверное, не стоит. Да, тут Узорствовать магические самоцветы. У нас пока самоцветов тоже таких нету. Вот химию стоит, наверное, взять. Будем варить зелье. Ну и все. Так, в этой стране, наверное, всех обошли мы. Пойдем дальше.
Why are you messing with technology?
Так, Акира и Калдрим. И Борн вот здесь. По-моему, кстати, его раньше не было. А, это тот чувак, который с саженцами возится. Ладно, пойдем к Акире пока. Мы с ней уже общались, но тогда у нас не был прокачан характеристики. Ничего нам не хочет давать. По всей видимости, ее спутник дал бы нам какое-то, может быть, задание. Там как раз нужно было 2, что ли, или единичка харизмы. Ну, попробуй теперь найди его.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. It sounds like you're doing good work. Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine. One day, all Elex will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from Elex can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of Elex. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
Ну, будем честными.
I was an alb, but I'm free from Elex now. Then you are an alb no more. It is Elex that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now
Это решение скажется на развитии сюжета.
please understand.
Наверное, я об этом пожалею.
Feelings are
Ну
known
ладно.
to you. Every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magalan suffers from. She is dosed with Elex. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magalan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of Elex to your bones. The power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of Elex, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to Elex, it will consume us all. What do you do here, other than give free advice? As Amric said, our hope for Magalan is that all Elex shall become Mana, that from Mana Magalan will be reborn. From Wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the Elex to us, and we transmute it at the Mana Shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks. You're comfortable with an alb living in Goliath? An alb is a man who has become a slave to Elex. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs and to me that we should give. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
I want to leave my past behind.
That is good. Now, Angrim or Ragnar will happily chew your ear about the law, but everyone else will look to your actions.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. Elex corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of Elex disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Krau, one of our guards.
So Kral stole the Elex?
I think Krau is the thief, but thinking isn't certainty. The searches for him and the Elex have come up empty, and I have...
Fine. I will find the Elex thief.
Good. I appreciate your help. As a guard in the Hooded Crows, Krau has free access to all areas here in Goliath. So, he may have taken refuge in Ragnar's stronghold. Or, he may have strayed further, if indeed he is the thief, and that is yet to be proven.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
А вот инструкции по изготовлению амулетов. Ну и ладненько. Ну давайте, наверное, сразу выполним это задание, или уж дойти дальше, что-то я прям не знаю. Ангрим. Давайте сразу, наверное, посмотрим, где это. Так. Да, собственно, зачем бежать? Можно просто телепортироваться.
Kral's diary. No sign of the man. Let's see if he has left me a clue in here. Last entry. First the Elex devours him. Now it devours me. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
Ну, пойдем расскажем Калдриму.
Well, where did you find it? And does it tell you anything useful?
By the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. Krall wrote about a mausoleum outside of Goliad. Maybe he went there.
Then he has picked the perfect place to hide. I don't know anyone who would go willing into that mausoleum to search for him. It is a place for the dead.
I'll go, if you tell me where it is.
Very well. You will find the mausoleum in the area outside Goliad that is down below the pit. Tread carefully, though. People are telling stories of some sort of undead creature there.
Just what will happen if we all begin to rely on machines?
У нас замечательно около телепорта, в принципе, все это находится. Ну вот перед этим я, наверное, все-таки поменяю Дуроса на Рэй, например. И посмотрю, на что способен Рэй. А вот эта привычка Дуроса стоять, просто ничего не делать, ну, скорее всего, она касается всех спутников. Ну, мало ли. Или на Фалька, или на Рэя. Ну, давайте на Рэя, наверное.
Come with me.
Yeah, let's...
А, сначала Дурусу надо сказать.
You should go.
Sure.
Ну и ладно, давайте Фалька тогда возьмем.
Follow.
Of course. What components are...
Yes, I should tell you the full list. We need a sensor module from the converter, a high-performance CPU of the type the Elves use. My research suggests the best...
It sounds like you're collecting the pieces for a drone.
Maybe. I had thought of that. But we also need Garudium. That's a metal found in the comet crater in Ignodon. A hydraulic joint, the sort found in pre-war machines. I should be able to locate that in the scrap piles near the outlaw forts.
A hydraulic joint?
Yes. A Type 702, if we can get one. But anything of that sort will be adequate. And I'll also need a miniature Elex battery, the sort the Alps use in their raiders.
And that's the full list?
Yes, you'd better save it to your adjutor.
Окей. По-моему, мы, кстати, управление дроном-то взяли. Но не будем пока отдавать. Сначала надо будет выполнить квест. Этот сломанный железяка или как-то так. Жестяная банка, что ли. Так, надо бы что-нибудь поесть, наверное. Это сейчас какой-нибудь бой предстоит нам, и нас быстренько здесь шлепнут. Там жареное, по-моему, мясо было много. Да вот. Вот, сделаем своего дрона тогда, а потом уже, возможно, отдадим ему, если не понадобится нам та железка.
I will assist you. The area here is rather worrisome.
Да мне тоже это место кажется тревожным. Особенно после рассказов всех. Прям чувствую, здесь будет трешачочек. Ага. Вон он стоит, этот парнишка.
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
You're Krall, the guard from the Mana Shrine, right?
Yeah. You've come looking for me then, huh? And you came running, did you?
I would prefer not to engage in armed combat at this time.
And what about your friend?
the one who disappeared at the same time as it did, and you're hiding out here.
So, they have no other suspects?
Why did you steal the Elex?
What's that to you? I've not seen you before.
Tell me what happened. Maybe I won't give you up.
How can I be sure of that?
Ну, попробуем внушение. Ага.
You can't. But if I don't go back to Goliath, then they will know you're here. You don't have a choice.
No. No, I don't, do I?
Use your chance to get out of this, or leave it. Your choice.
Who says there's anything to explain? Elex, it's worth a lot. I took it. I sold it.
You wouldn't be hiding out here if you had.
Maybe I like mausoleums. Go on, ask your questions.
Why are you hiding here?
I am not hiding. Have you met the mutant here?
No.
That is my brother, Grimmer. The Alps captured him and took him to that converter. They were going to throw him in. He escaped somehow, but the converter had changed him. I don't know how he survived, but whatever that machine did to him, it's left him needing Elex. If he goes without it for any time, then he's in pain. Without it, I know he'll die. He's my brother. And sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing in saving him.
You're feeding Elex to your brother.
I'm controlling it. Trying to lessen the dose each time. I'm weaning him off it, I'm sure. I keep going, I can get him back. When he's better, I'll go back to Goliath. I'll explain everything to Calvin. Until then, I can. They wouldn't understand what I'm doing.
You should end his suffering.
He's my brother. I know he's still in there somewhere. If we can keep him alive, I can get him back. I can't give up on him.
Да, и что с ним делать непонятно. У нас ничего там не обновилось по заданию, поэтому... Замечательный братец.
I'll buy the Elex off you.
Are you serious? I can buy 3 times as much from the Outlaws for that price. Here, take it. I'll find a way to buy some more. I hope I can go back to Goliath after my brother's cured.
Не знаю, может быть, я зря это сделал. Может, надо было просто их заколбасить и все. У меня странное ощущение, что они меня заколбасят быстрее, если честно. Уж как-то это странно с этим мутантом сражаться, да еще и...
An impressive building.
С ним.
I hope the occupants can tell us something of its history.
About Kral.
Yes?
I found Kral. I've recovered the Elex.
And Krull is not here? Is he dead?
Correct.
That is sad news. I feared his departure spelled his guilt. It seems justice has been done. Did Krull tell you why he took the Elex?
Grimmar, his brother, was taken to the converter. Krull managed to save Grimmar, but not before the Elex had changed him. Since then, Krull has been keeping his brother alive by feeding him Elex. When his supplies ran out, he took Elex from the Mana Shrine to keep his brother alive.
A brother's love. Krull must have thought he was saving Grimmar. But to live is an abomination, twisted by Elex. Sometimes love blinds us. I hope you gave that poor creature a quick death.
No, he is still alive.
Then I must send someone to do what you would not. He's not alive, not truly. You've sentenced him to a living death.
Блин, а зачем он сейчас сказал, что он еще жив? Ну да ладно. Бить я его и само. Еще бы сохранил бы 150 эликсита. Даже на аварию еще этот чувак бы 250 мне дал. Вообще бы красота была. Так.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Would you let me stay here and become a berserker?
Finding new recruits is part of a warlord's duty. You will find Goliath more open than many places. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
На выживание у нас недостаточно.
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate they deserved. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Eisen clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
What are...
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure Elex is a curse on Magalan. All pure Elex and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify Elex. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, It is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the Elex weapons.
I'm not a collection service.
Trust is earned, incomer. Do as I ask, and opportunities will follow. Just remember our laws. Follow them to the letter, and you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
Tell me more about it.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, Elex technology. What chant? Nature. Rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that. They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years. From seed to tree, we are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the...
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood, and the clerics speak of God, but they worship their machine, and never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Out. Elex corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
Can't you use...
Technology is an addiction. First one machine, then another and another. It is better to live without that temptation. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Ну, зря, наверное, я Фалька на это задание взял. Сейчас 100% он будет против. Так, считает, что где-то есть... Сначала, наверное, мы все-таки поменяем Фалька на Доруса обратно. Потому что 100% ему не понравится, что мы будем убивать клерика. Так очевидненько.
Two experienced warriors like us.
Вообще какое-то странное задание он дал. Это вождь берсерков. Принести ему технологии альбов. А перед этим он трещал то, что так делать нельзя. Все технологии должны быть в яме. Что-то тут не то.
Engram sent me to collect an Elex weapon from you.
He did he?
Yes. He said it was captured from the clerics. He wants to study it.
And you want me to give you this weapon, do you?
Are you allowed to give it to me?
If Angrim sent you, why wouldn't I? Orders are orders. What reason would I have to deny him?
Elex weapons are forbidden in Goliath.
They are. They are forbidden to all berserkers. Angrim's task was a test. He only trusts those who question their orders according to the law. It seems you listened and have learned our law. Go back empty-handed. Angrim will give you a reward for doing so. If you break our laws for reward or favor, you will be punished. If you listen to the laws and keep them, you will be rewarded.
Во-во-во.
Excellent.
Неспроста. Ну заодно пойдемте быстренько сделаем, может быть, второе ему задание. Так, вот это. Бертрам, это, по-моему, тот чувак, который у нас купил те бластеры, которые мы приперли сюда. Что-то мне, по-моему, говорил или нет? No, нет, я там что-то между собой.
Don't ask me what that was about.
Так.
Put that technology away.
Все-таки как-то раздражает меня то, что каждый раз, когда я в этот адъютант смотрю, я начинаю мне говорить, что ты пользуешь технологией, не надо этого.
Be on your best behavior, all right? Leave your hands where I can see them.
Да все, ухожу отсюда. А, вот он.
That depends. Traders need to be authorized. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shard. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this.
Не, ну вот как мне теперь его убивать? Он мне мясо дал.
Engram knows about you.
And I am a dead man. Though, if you've come to warn me, I'm guessing you might be willing to help me? I need to find a way out of here.
You're worth more to me dead than you are alive.
Then may Kalan have mercy on your soul.
Fuck you!
I heard they might be getting a resupply soon.
Блин, Дурас, ну что ты вот за человек такой?
Nothing is free in life. It doesn't matter how you do it.
Хоть помог, что ли? Ну, скорее всего, конечно, все спутники так себя будут вести. У них скрипт неправильно прописан. Может быть, я бы оставил его в живых, но все-таки Лучше так.
About the cleric. The cleric who was preaching here is dead. It was Bertram.
Bertram? It will be hard for people to believe it was him that betrayed us.
There's no doubt. It was him.
Then I will trust your certainty. We need more men like you in the Berserkers. Your actions shall be rewarded.
George said I passed the test.
You have. I am impressed. Most people complete their tasks without thinking. You have shown insight. A rare quality that should be rewarded. As long as you prove to be honest in the future. Just so we understand each other. That also applies to you, Duras.
You know that serving Goliath comes first. I have made my pledge.
A reformed outsider, now a fully committed berserker. You are an inspiration to others. Why are you playing around with that tech here? You must know it's banned.
Так. Ну, мне кажется, мы достаточно выполнили задание, и можно попробовать поговорить с Рагнаром. Посмотрим, что из этого выйдет. Кстати, да.
Yes? Which city did you go to?
I went to the fort.
Good. Then tell me your report on the outlaws.
The fort is well prepared for defense. They're not lacking weapons, and they seem determined to keep what they have.
And their state of mind? I'd hope the outlaw problem would solve itself by them tearing them.
They have similar numbers of people to you. It's true that they don't all agree, but their leader, the Duke, seems to have the outlaws under control.
Then I will need to think again about Tavar. I was hoping that they'd implode, leaving us with one less threat. But it seems we may not be so fortunate. Tavar is always safer when it's fighting itself. It leaves them less energy for fighting us. Thank you for your report.
About my support. How am I doing?
You have passed Angram's test. That stands you in good stead. Yora says that you found him the converter parts he needed. That impressed him enough to earn you his pledge. You made quite an impression on the workers. Arnir says you were a great help to him. I have heard you uncovered a cleric and brought him to justice. That action carries a lot of weight. You did well. The men at the Mana Shrine informed me the stolen Elex was returned. That was your doing. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Блин, вот эта стилистика пираний, конечно, когда ты сделал то-то, ты сделал это, ты сделал то-то. Этого недостаточно. Такой, ну блин, пойду выполнять дальше. Ладненько, на сегодня, наверное, достаточно мы выполнили заданий. Я думаю, что в следующем видео мы наконец запишем до конца. А оставшееся задание, наверное, штучки 2 или 3 здесь будет. И может после этого наконец-то Рагнар скажет, что ну да, добро пожаловать, ты нас устраиваешь. Всем спасибо за внимание, до новых встреч.